thing working? Yeah, we're good. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. I'm about to have a heart attack. I've been preparing it for the last 2 months. Most blockchain plus NFT transaction on board plus a stake bit. That will be the criteria. Nice, nice. If you have been using it for the past 2 months, dude, you're qualified for the airdrop. Most likely, yes. So congrats to all of you that have been using Wormhole. There you go, another airdrop. More money. Pretty excited to that one. Actually, I'm a little bit pissed off. I wanted to add more volume, but hey, it is what it is. So to qualify for Wormhole airdrop, we already would have to do works, or do we still have time? No, we don't. We don't have more time. Whenever you see a snapshot that is done, that's it. There is no way for you to qualify for any other airdrop unless they mention more airdrops in the future, which I don't think so. So yeah, we're done for Wormhole. When they took the snapshot, we don't know. We don't have that information. We also don't have the TGE date. We just know that they took the snapshot. That's it. We're gonna be reviewing it in just a second. The blog about Wormhole. But at least we know that this is done, right? There's really nothing else to do. Stakers of Dymension for Wormhole, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna be receiving an airdrop for staking Dymension, because they said that they already took the snapshot. So, and Dymension started yesterday, so I don't think we will be eligible for staking Dymension. Where are you guys selling your Dymension? You can sell it on Binance if you have it available. I think also BitGet has the option. I'm not a user of BitGet, but you can also use it. So yeah, we got the freaking airdrop. That's nice. So in the end, they're doing the airdrop, or at least they took the snapshot before LayerZero. So what I'm thinking, and this is extremely important, there will be a lot of pressure on LayerZero now. There will be a lot of pressure to do the airdrop. Just like in December, that they were losing a lot of transactions, so they did an announcement that they're gonna have the ZRO token, so obviously to increase their transactions. So most likely you guys can expect the airdrop pretty soon, or at least the snapshot for LayerZero. So make sure, if you haven't started, or if you think you need more volume on LayerZero, go ahead and start adding it. I'm gonna show you guys a few ways to increase your transactions on LayerZero in just a second, but again, make sure you start using it. Even today, after the announcement for Wormhole, prices on LayerZero are actually pretty expensive right now to bridge. I'm pretty sure there is a lot of people trying to add some volume on LayerZero. So let's see. Information, blah, blah, blah. So the maximum supply will be 10 billion tokens. The circulating supply would be 1.8 billion. Right there, you guys can use that for some type of speculation on the price. Sorry. So let's see. Nodes, they were getting 5.1%. This is something that we really need to do some research on how we can run some nodes, because it looks like it is paying pretty good, and obviously the amount of people running nodes is pretty small in comparison to airdrop farmers. So community will be 17%, ecosystem 31%, contributors 12%, participant, I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm guessing partnership 11%, and the treasury 23%. Righty, okay. So for community, they will be allocating 17%. Blah blah blah. That will be not possible without community and supporters. 11% of this allocation will be unlocked at TGE. Pretty good, and it will be distributed during the initial phases of TGE, including TGE related airdrop and related activities. Okay, the snapshot for this airdrop has been taken. Okay, so you cannot participate anymore. 11% or 1.1 billion W will be unlocked at TGE, with the remaining 6% unlocked for months. Okay, after TGE. Okay, blah blah blah. There you go. Okay, interesting. ETH becoming impossible to use this week. Yeah, actually yes. Ooh, how can I remove? Wow. Yeah, ETH is pretty expensive this week. Obviously, it is because of all the activity, and right now price is going up a lot. So yeah, even all the L2s are a little bit expensive, like Scroll, ZK Sync, Linea is always expensive. Where's that thing? Oh, here it is. Okay, so there you go. We're basically done for Wormhole. So let's see what else we got for today. So yeah, obviously we don't know when we're going to be getting the token. Most likely, I'm guessing over the next few months, or maybe next month, who knows. But at least we know it is done by now. So next would be LayerZero, guys. Make sure that you're adding enough volume on LayerZero. LayerZero is still tokenless. They haven't taken the snapshot. They mentioned that they might do it after V2, so version 2 of LayerZero, which I think is coming maybe in the next few days. So your best bet is to start adding a lot of transaction, a lot of volume right now using LayerZero. Sound is good, but the video is freezing. It's looking good, I think. Let me know if it is working now. Also, it is raining right now, so my internet connection usually gets pretty bad when it is raining. Yeah, just third world problems. Have you checked out ZK Sync Hold Station Airdrop Wave 2? Yes, I have. I already received the first airdrop for Hold Station. So yeah, if you want to use it, go ahead and use it. I do think Hold Station is pretty good, but don't expect a crazy airdrop out of it. Whenever we already have the first token, usually the second airdrop, the first airdrop, usually the second airdrop is not that good. But still, you can use it. At least you're going to be using ZK Sync, adding some transaction and some diversification. And I do think Hold Station is a pretty good project. Yeah. What about Chroma? Nothing at the moment. I'm just adding some volume here and there on Chroma. Not too crazy. To be honest, I'm not super bullish on Chroma. It is not a project that I like that much. But still, If it is free money, obviously we're going to be using it. So each week, just try to add some transactions and try to add some volume here and there. Same process, just like ZK Sync, Linea, and many others. And obviously, whenever we have a new quest, make sure to complete that. So for LayerZero, guys, so here's what I do. In case you guys don't know, I'm gonna be opening all the pages. So OMNIBTC, Holograph, Sushi.com, Merkley. I don't have Merkley here. Merkley. What is the other one? Polyhedra. Here it is. Okay, so this is basically my strategy for LayerZero. 1 second. Okay. So first step for me is OMNIBTC. You guys know that I love this bridge. It is actually one of the most complete, and it also gives you the option to bridge from using LayerZero. So basically, let's say if I do 0.5 ETH, even though I don't have that fund on Arbitrum right now, and then you scroll down, you guys will see the option for LayerZero. You can see it is pretty expensive today, $4.50, unfortunately, and it is the same for most chains. The only one that I see that is inexpensive, I think it was BNB to Polygon. I think I paid like 50 cents today. Other than that, it is a little bit expensive. I think I should have a link for Omni in the description. Let me go ahead and double check. No, I don't, but I'm gonna be adding it in just a second. So you guys can use that. Click on LayerZero. Make sure that you select LayerZero protocol, because if not, it will go through any other right here. So you click on LayerZero. Let's wait until this loads. There we go. And there you go. So basically you select LayerZero, you bridge, and it will go through LayerZero. You can select all the chains that are eligible for using LayerZero on OMNIBTC. I think it is Optimism, Arbitrum, Polygon, BNB, Base, and I think Avalanche. I'm not sure, but I think Avalanche is also there. Then what you can also use is Holograph. This is not really to add a lot of volume, but what you can do is bridge your NFTs using Holograph. And Holograph is also tokenless. So basically, by using OMNIBTC, you're farming OMNIBTC, but you're also farming LayerZero. By using Holograph, you can also farm Holograph, and at the same time, if you bridge, you can also use LayerZero. So that's a combo of two projects to farm. So just mint an NFT, which by the way, today is Wednesday. So that means you can mint a free NFT on Holograph. Then from there, you can bridge it from any network. Obviously, stay away of Ethereum since it is pretty expensive. If you want to diversify, you can do it maybe once. But after that, I do think it is quite expensive and not really worth the transaction fees. So Holograph would be the second. Polyhedra, which is another project that is tokenless. You can also use it to bridge some NFTs, and that also uses LayerZero. So zkbridge.com, which is for Polyhedra. Then you would basically import or select your blockchain, then import your NFT, which you guys can claim one right now for free, and then you guys can just bridge it from one chain to the other. Pretty inexpensive, so you can add some diversification. And lastly, we have SushiSwap. Make sure that once you're on Sushi, you click on cross-chain swap, because if not, it will not be using LayerZero, and from there you can basically bridge from one chain to the other, just like OMNIBTC. But make sure to choose cross-chain swap, because if you do one swap, you're not going to be receiving anything out of it. O2 Finance eventually released its own token. I've been doing the most transaction there. I'm guessing yes, they have a point system, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a token in the future. Does Windsor count Merkley in LayerZero and Wormhole while checking? I think so. If you're taking a transaction, they should. Hey bro, glad to catch the live. Glad to see you here. Chronicle, how to finance working, as last time you said it is not working properly. Yeah, now it is working properly. I received my funds from O2, so it looks like everything is good now. Exciting news today about Wormhole. Didn't use volume in all of my wallets as I didn't expect such early announcement. Yeah, same. I really wasn't expecting Wormhole that quick. I was maybe expecting it for June or something like that. So yeah, that's how it is. I guess sometimes we just need to add volume super early. I have wallet bridge over 10K on LayerZero over 15-month period. Nice. That's, oh, Wormhole, even better. 10K, but 15 months, that is what it is pretty amazing. 10K is good, but having 15 months, that's great. Use Wormhole for more than 15 months, value about 15 to 20K. Nice. So yeah, that's it basically for LayerZero. I think with all of that, you guys should be covered. Merkley, the same. You guys can mint an NFT and bridge it. Or you can also use gas refuel to send some funds. Oh, they also have Hyperlane. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna be making a video on that because I do think it is super on the farm. Hyperlane. So make sure to check it out. Today is Wednesday. I'm gonna see if I can do it this week, hopefully. Oh, before I continue, I've been getting some comments on some of my videos. People asking on how they can reach out for coaching. Just my email address. I actually added that in the description. I think it is the first thing that you guys will see, which is info@defichronicles.xyz. So if you have any questions or just coaching things related, you can reach out. If you guys don't know, I do coaching for airdrops. So if you're new or you just want to create a strategy, basically that's what I do. Let's see. Other than that, we also have mode. It looks like the points are being added. So I had mine at 1.4K for a few days and now it is at 2.1K. My position is 11,000, so not bad at all. Let's see if we can check the analytics for mode. Okay, so they have a bridge, so their TVR or volume bridge is at $72 million, not bad. 91,000 addresses. Okay. Not bad, and I am sitting at 11,000. Not bad, pretty good. Yeah, that's great. Do you mint NFTs on ZK Codex? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, I don't. By the way, guys, let me go ahead and add this. YouTube, one sec. I think I added that on a few of my videos. Let me go ahead and add it here. One sec. How can I edit this? Okay. Okay, so if you guys click on the description box, I have something that says support DC by minting some NFT. What I did is that I created a few NFT collections on Zora, on ZK Sync, and also on Scroll and Linea. So if you guys want to support, you can use it, mint an NFT, but at the same time, you're going to be adding some volume towards ZK Sync, towards Scroll, and many others. So it is obviously a win-win scenario. So if you want to support, you guys can use it. Also, let me go ahead and add the link for OMNIBTC. One sec. There you go. So I added the link for OMNIBTC in the description box. Let me go ahead and read some comments. So have a wallet with active 12 months on ZK Sync, volume 177,000. Nice. Have the NFT, Omnibus, and Gitcoin passport score over 30. Amazing. I'm doing great. Actually better than me. We cooked on Wormhole, now LayerZero, and then Hyperlane. Let's go. Yup. Most likely, I'm pretty sure we should be receiving the airdrop for LayerZero in the next 3 months, maybe. ZK Sync will come in Q1 or Q2. Well, Q1 is actually ending next month, so I don't think it will come in Q1. Most likely Q2. At some point, all of these airdrop farming will cease to be lucrative, and then people will look for the next big thing. Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure about that. But I do think we'll still have like 2 years of really good airdrop farming. So this cycle, I know we're going to be making a lot of money from airdrop farming if we do things right. My mode points are not adding up. Maybe you still have to wait a little bit. Actually, mine got updated this morning. I've noticed that checking in mode sometime it doesn't work. Checking what? Your volume? Still do Linea, Scroll, and Zora. I'm not doing Linea actively anymore. From time to time, I add 1 or 2 transactions. I do have enough volume on some of my wallets, so I'm done with Linea. Scroll, I'm still adding a lot of volume. I'm still adding a lot of transactions. I do think we're still pretty early, and in comparison to Scroll and Linea, Scroll is extremely underfarmed. I think there is like 1.3 million users on Scroll, and do the comparison. On Linea, it is like 5 million. On ZK Sync, like 6 million users. So Scroll is obviously one of my top priority. Zora, yes, I'm also using Zora, but what I do is every Wednesday, I mint a free NFT using Holograph, and then I select the Zora blockchain to do that. I remember when Arbitrum distributed the airdrop, I did $50 worth of transaction and got over $1,000 worth of Arbitrum. Yeah, same. I actually did like $300 worth of transactions on Arbitrum, and I received 3.6K. So it was pretty good. Airdrop meta is the biggest game of this cycle for sure. Definitely print until 2025. Yeah, and even after that, guys, I don't think airdrops will stop anytime soon. Obviously, it will become more difficult with time for you to receive an airdrop. Maybe a lot of different requirements, but I don't think they will stop. Now that Wormhole is done and LayerZero is over farm, where do we go next? I don't think LayerZero is over farm. If you do things right, you can actually receive a pretty good airdrop out of it. Just try to increase your ranking. And increasing your ranking on LayerZero is pretty easy. If you're using all the blockchains that are available, like I think they should have more than 10 or 15. If you use all of them, trust me, your ranking will be pretty good. What's the swap fee on Scroll? I don't know. To be honest, I haven't added any transaction this week just because of Ethereum fees. But usually it is like 20 cents, 30 cents. It is not that expensive. And if you have enough funds to play with, just a few transactions will actually get you to $10,000 in volume pretty easy. And you can be at the top 5% on Scroll with $10,000 in volume. I am at top 1% right now. Do you think more big airdrop will come in coming years like Arbitrum, ZK Sync? For sure. For sure. Actually bigger than that. Way bigger than that. Again, but you need to know how to play them for you to receive a good airdrop out of it. But I'm sure we're going to be receiving a lot of massive airdrops. How to avoid being civil while generating volume? If you're not transacting between other wallets and not doing the same transaction over and over, you should be good. Am I staking on Layer or Ethereum? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. So other than that, looks like that Dymension is working fine. So yesterday I staked 5 and now I have some funds again. Let's see. So if we do stake, let me go ahead and look for a validator that I added. Unfortunately, I went with Cosmos Station, and it is a pretty huge validator. So make sure to not use it. Use something that is outside of the top 10. Let me look for the name of one that I saved yesterday so I can show you guys the process. Where's that thing? Looks like I didn't save it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me look for it. Okay, so this one is not that big. Nation Crypto. So, well, actually, let me show you guys the process from start. So once you have your funds, your DIM tokens here, if not, what you can actually do is if you have some funds on maybe Atom, since everything is connected, you can actually just swap it from Atom, from Celestia, from Osmosis directly to Dymension. Doesn't cost that much, pretty inexpensive. Once you're done, just click on Manage Portfolio. That is obviously if you're using Kepler. Lib, I think it is the same process, almost the same process. Then once you're here, look for chains. If you're not seeing Dymension, just scroll down until you find it. Click on it. And then we do stake right here. And let's look for parceros. So right now APR is at 40%. Obviously this will continue to drop over the next few days. 21, let's do stake. So I have 12. I'm only gonna be staking like 2 right now because I want to create a video on how to stake it. So I'm just gonna be staking 2, and later on today I'm gonna be creating the video for staking. Just because I don't want everybody just looking for the whole live stream, through the whole live stream, to get the information on how to stake. So right there, we click on stake, approve, and basically that's it. There's nothing else to do. Wormhole dropping 11%, 6% after that. No, the 6% after that, it is locked. That doesn't mean we're gonna be receiving another airdrop, or that we can participate to receive more. It is the same airdrop. The only thing is, 6% is vested and 11% will be receiving that at TGE. Venom airdrop is going to be big. To be honest, I don't think so. I just think there is a lot of people doing Venom. I might be wrong, but there is a lot of people using Venom. The more people that are getting involved with an airdrop, most likely might not be that good. But I'm still doing it, since it is free. Interpol is searching for Venom CEO. He scammed some people. Really? Okay. BAP token, Gitcoin score, ETH mainnet score, simplest way to not be labeled as civil. Yeah. And obviously, if you use many chains and do multiple things, dude, you're good. You're not gonna get labeled or marked down as civil just for using a blockchain. Since so many people are farming a lot of different wallets, what are the chances of project making Galaxy and Gitcoin Passport mandatory for receiving airdrop in the future? Most likely they will. I'm pretty sure they will. So if you can, start creating some GitHub accounts, start adding some codes. You don't need to know how to code. Just look online for a freaking code, or just type console log hello, and then do the same for 30 days so you can get more points. I know people made hundreds of thousands, even millions, very few of dollars just from airdrops, for sure. Hello Max, my only mistake is volume, only 2.5k. Where? On Wormhole? If you did, most likely you're going to be receiving an airdrop. Obviously, don't expect a lot of money out of it, but still, it might be good. And also, there is only 90,000 users for Wormhole. So if we do some math, let me check something. That is 1.8 billion tokens that are gonna be distributed for 90,000 users. So I'm pretty sure the airdrop is going to be good. Pretty sure. How did you get Dymension on Kepler? I purchased Dymension on Binance, and then I withdrew my Dymension tokens. Thank you. I start to become, I hope we get good one from this. Pretty sure we will. Get the ENS for 25 bucks when Gwei is at 10.15. Yeah, that is a must. If you guys can do it, purchasing an ENS on Ethereum, mainnet for your wallet that you're farming, I do think it is really, really worth it. Volume is just a multiplier. We'll get rewarded for using frequently, even if volume is low. Yeah, agree completely, for sure, for sure. Being early and using something for a long time is the best way to play it. Even if you don't have a lot of funds, that's why I always say, dude, if you can start using something with just $20, but you're early enough, you will get a pretty good airdrop out of it most of the time. Volume is great, but time using a project will always be more important. Then my internet connection is pretty bad today. Really, really bad. Can you just add Dymension network to Kepler by going to Chainlist? If you open your Kepler right now, I think it should give you the option. You don't need to add it. It is there already. But I'm not sure. I don't want to spread false facts. About what? Oh, I thought the 90,000 users are Proto Bridge users, but few other protocol uses Wormhole too. No, 90,000 users is for Wormhole in total. No, 90,000 is the total amount of users for Wormhole, not just for Proto, because everything is actually using Proto. Everything else is just a bridge aggregator. So everything, so for example, if you take a transaction on Aptos, if you're bridging from Aptos to maybe another chain, they're still using Proto Bridge, because that is the technology. It will always go through Proto Bridge. So in the end, it is 90,000 users. Let's see, other than that, what else we have to mention? Oh, Orderly. Yeah. So we have another quest, guys, for Orderly. The same one that we have been doing for the past few days. So we still have 10 days to complete that. If you haven't, let me go ahead and log in. Okay, there we go. So for Orderly, you guys know that we have 3 NFTs. The first one is $500. The second is 5,000. The third is 15,000, and that is using LogX. And then the last one, actually a new one that they added, is $50,000 in volume. So yeah, there we go. Obviously, you do need to use LogX and then select Orderly as your route. I do have a video on that, so you can check it out. And LogX is also tokenless. So make sure, guys, if you haven't started, make sure to start adding some volume so you can get some of these NFTs. And if you're able to, you can do the $50,000 in volume. It is not that hard to get, since it is accumulated volume and also it is leverage volume. So if you're using $100, you do a 10x, that's $1,000 in volume. Obviously, you're going to be losing some funds in fees, but that is just the cost of farming some of these projects. And Orderly, dude, just look at this. Just 190 participants right now. Obviously, that is the new quest, but we have until next month, so around 26 days, give or take. For the other one, the $15,000 volume, let's see how many participants they have. Check do analytics for Wormhole in just a second. So for this, we have 24,000 participants, which is not bad. So make sure to go ahead and complete this. I do need to add the link, but if not, you guys can just type on Galaxy Orderly and LogX, you will see the quest. You said Wormhole. Okay, nothing. Maybe this. Okay, can we find something that works? Just seeing the transaction amount, but not the users. Oh, I think this one is good. Transaction, monthly transactions, token transfer per chain, per token. Here it is. The total addresses is 90,000 users. Now 50K, then 100K, then 300K, and so on. For sure, but hey, that's how it is. They're farming the farmers. But make sure that you play it right. Most likely, if we end up spending like $50 in fees, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be receiving a really, really good airdrop out of Orderly. And there is not a lot of people farming Orderly. And at the same time, you're farming LogX. I'm not super bullish on LogX, to be honest, but I am on Orderly. Anyone's taking PIF, there is a governance proposal to vote on which ends 13 February. Thank you, sir. What chain for the lowest Orderly gas? You need to use it on Arbitrum. For the Galaxy Quest, you need to be using Arbitrum. So make sure that you use Arbitrum. Do you think it is good to buy ZK Omnibus NFT? If you have enough money to buy it, for sure, go for it. If you only have $500 in your wallet, for sure, no. Nah, don't do it. But if you have, I don't know, a few $1,000s, yeah, go ahead and purchase it. Fluidity. Fluidity is still waiting for the airdrop. So they increased the amount to another week. So right now we have 9 days left for the airdrop campaign. So I'm just waiting, nothing else. Why my shirt is looking like that? What the fuck? What the heck? I guess it is because my shirt is green? What the fuck? Or it is because of this. Yeah, I think it is because my shirt is green. That's kind of weird. Okay. Been in ZK Sync since testnet to light to era. None of my wallets got omnibus. Had to buy them. Yeah, actually I have 7 wallets with transaction on ZK Sync, and most of them I've been using it for the past 11 months since they started. And I only got eligible for 2 of my wallets. Wormhole on your shirt, yeah, yeah. So I think that's it actually for today. Yeah, I think everything is basically covered. So, other than that, guys, Dymension. Dude, if you can allocate at least $100, make sure to do it. Make sure to freaking do it. I do think the price will continue to go up, but also the amount of airdrop that we can receive out of this, I do think it is going to be massive. Now, once we get the first 2-3 airdrops, obviously the amount of Dymension tokens that we need to be staking will go up with time. So if you can start today, if you can allocate maybe $100, which is what, like 17, it is at $5 right now, so I don't know, like 20. Let me see, what is the price? Yeah, around 17 to 16 tokens. If you can do more than that, do it amazing. Go ahead and do 50, 100 if you can. And also it looks like we will have more things to do on Dymension, which is the raw apps, which I'm not sure what it will be. Just make sure that you save some funds if we need to allocate some liquidity here. And also, I think they're gonna be doing some liquidity. I'm not sure where I saw that before. Maybe they removed it right now. Validators. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anymore here. How much time passed between the snapshot and distribution of Arbitrum? Like 2 months. I think it was like 2 months. But they didn't announce the snapshot. They just said that in 1 week we will be able to claim our tokens. That's it. And obviously now we are not in a bear market. Everything is going up, so most likely they will do things quick just to capture some money. I think Dymension can touch $100 peak of bull market. $100, that's kind of high, to be honest. Let me check this. So right now market cap is 713. So $100, let's say divided in 6, that is a 16x by 713. That's $11 billion. Yeah, it can. Yeah, pretty sure they should. Yeah. If you can stake 100 Dymension, I think it's better to that we stake 101 because we can go to the next tiers in a lot of airdrops. Yes, for sure. If you can actually do even more than that, not 101, because most of the developers, they already know the trick. So if you can do something like maybe 112 would be even better. Took your advice to make some wallets with 215, but I also made some lower wallets with 115, so I have some free to use in projects for Dymension. Great. Thoughts on Black Panther tokenomics, only 10% for airdrop for stakers. Dude, 10% is actually amazing. That is usually what we get. So 10% is great. Menta was 5%. Chroma is 7 or 8%. That is usually the amount that we get. Now, what I think about Black Panther, they are the real farming the farmers, to be honest. They're just taking a few snapshots. They just want us to be staking with their validators, so obviously they can make some money out of us. But still, I'm staking my injective because I don't think there is a better place, at least not at the moment, for me to stake my injective. So I'm still staking them, but I'm not really expecting that much. CIA is at $18. Pretty good. Market cap $3 billion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Dymension can go there. Started 5:10. Okay. New in-track quest for mode. Could you please send the link for it in the Discord group? Am I staking on Eigenlayer? No, I'm not. I am not staking there. So yeah, that's it for today, basically. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions, any doubts before we go. But basically, we're covered. So quick summary. We're going to be receiving the airdrop for Wormhole. If you have been adding some volume, pretty good. If you haven't, just skip it because by now, there is no way for you to participate. 17% of the tokenomics will be allocated and the total tokens will be 11 billion, I think I saw. And circulating supply would start at 1.8 billion tokens. We don't have the date for the snapshot when it was taken. We just know it was. And TGE, we still don't know when we're going to be receiving our tokens. So congrats to you guys if you added some transactions. Other than that, we covered LayerZero. So real quick, where it is. Real quick, guys, if you want to add some volume, because I do think they will start adding a lot of pressure on LayerZero to do their TGE, their token. So you guys can use OMNIBTC. There is a link in the description for that, so you can do some bridging. Make sure that you're selecting LayerZero. You can also use Holograph, mint an NFT, and then bridge it. SushiSwap, you guys already know about it, most likely, but just make sure that you select cross-chain swap. Next is ZK Bridge, which is for Polyhedra. Make sure that you also use it since it is tokenless, but you can also bridge your NFTs, which it is using LayerZero. So there you go. Also, mode. Just continue to be active. I know it is a pain in the ass. I know that Kim Exchange, the fees, or actually not the fees, but the slippage is really bad. But obviously you guys can see that being early, it is paying off pretty good because right now we're going to be receiving 5,000 points if you guys bridge before December the 4th. So make sure to add a few volume here and there. Don't go crazy. You can maybe add just one transaction per day and that would be more than enough, at least for now. Can we get an airdrop if we use ZK Bridge? Yes, sir. ZK Bridge is for Polyhedra and Polyhedra is tokenless. So yes. Mode in-track is broken at the moment. There is an issue with validating some requirements. They're working on a fix for it. Okay, cool. Okay, so Starknet coming this month. Dude, I really hope so. I really hope so. I need some liquidity. I was actually waiting for Aevo this month. We still have time to continue to add some volume. So if you haven't started, make sure to start adding some volume towards Aevo. But I do think we might receive it maybe next month. So hopefully Starknet, it is this month. Are we fading Zeta? No, we are not. We're actually using Zeta. I'm gonna try to do a video this week on it. But Zeta is extremely buggy. So every time that I say that I'm gonna do a video, it is extremely slow. Then I just close my laptop. But no, we're not fading Zeta. So yeah, guys, that's what we got for today. Thank you for coming, as always. See you guys back tomorrow. Peace out. Take care.